Okay, maniacs, if you don't have a TV, if you don't have a newspaper, if you don't have electricity, if you don't have running water, I'm Hulk Hogan, brother. And I'm here to answer questions to all my maniacs out there that have questions for me. And if you want to find me, you can find me exclusively at Hulk Hogan.
My name is Donna. I'm from New York City, and I'd like to know where you like to go on your vacation.
Wow, Donna from New York City. I know you love Clearwater Beach because I could tell you were at the shop. But for me, when I go on vacation, I go a little bit farther south to Key West, Florida. That way I can hang out, double the boating fun, double the fishing fun, double the partying fun. Key West is the place to be, and it's just for me. So when I'm not in Clearwater, I go on vacation. It's a simple hop, skip, and a jump right down to Key West. You got to try it sometime. And maybe, Donna, I'll see you there.
Carlos Crespo here from St. Cloud, Florida. My question, Hulkster, do you still play the guitar? I want to know.
Yo, Carlos, I quit playing guitar a long time ago, but every once in a while, because Brooke is way into music, I'll pick a guitar up and mess around and do some chord progressions or some changes with her, but it's kind of hard because after 35 years of wrestling and all the fingers that have kind of like been broken and messed up and everything, it's kind of hard to hang on to the neck for too long. Plus, you got to play it all the time. But once in a while, I'll pick it up, brother, and hang out with Brooke and do some music. But that's pretty much it. Now, if I'd have been in the Rolling Stones or a real good rock and roll band, I don't know about this wrestling deal, but just once in a while.
My name is Wendy Allen. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I can deadlift 355. What's your deadlift?
Wow, that is crazy. Wendy Mania deadlifting 355. Well, my deadlift is pretty much dead in the water because I quit deadlifting and doing bench presses and any type of heavy squats almost 30 years ago. Once my knees started to get beat up from the wrestling, I just switched over and started training body parts, but I did have the size. I had the size originally, so I just kept pumping blood in the arms and the legs and the chest to keep the size. But total props, 355 is a pretty darn good pull. And I just want Wendy Mania on my side. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Steve Corney from Cape Coral, Florida. I've been one of the biggest Hulk Hogan fans my whole life. My question for you, Hulk, today is if you could wrestle one superstar in current WWE right now, who would it be and why?
Wow, that's a really good question, Steve. Thanks, number one, for representing. Thanks for wearing the red and yellow. I appreciate it. And nobody knows how hot those boas are, except for you and me. But if I could wrestle one WWE superstar, because I probably got one left in me, it'd be Braun Strowman. Because I know, even though he's getting over and he's really getting over and he's really getting over, I think if he ran into the power of Hulkamania, it'd blow him and his career through the roof. But we'd have a good time finding out what he's made of, brother. But Braun Strowman would be the guy to tie up with.
Hey Hogan, this is Alex. I'm from Puerto Rico. Just a simple question. What has been the biggest achievement in your life? It could be wrestling related or life related. Just let us know. What is your biggest achievement in life? Peace.
Wow, Alex from Puerto Rico, what a great question, brother. The greatest achievement in my life has been right now to get to this point in my life after all the wrestling, after all the highs, after all the lows, to be the same person I've always been from day one and have the fans to realize who I really am, what I'm all about. That's going to be the greatest accomplishment. Slamming giants, selling out Superdomes and WrestleManias. That was a lot of fun. But when I look back from 40,000 feet up and look at what life's all about, is remaining the same person I've always been in my relationship with the fans. That you guys know who I am. That's the biggest achievement, brother. Great question, Alex.
I am Kyle Smith. I'm from Orlando, Florida. Hulk Hogan. Where did the name Hulk Hogan originate from?
Wow, Kyle, that's a crazy question. Where did the name Hulk Hogan originate from? Okay, the Reader's Digest version goes something like this. Started wrestling as Terry Boulder, wrestled as a Super Destroyer, wrestled as Sterling Golden, wrestled as Terry the Hulk Boulder for a while because I was actually bigger than Lou Ferrigno on the TV show. And when I went to New York, the very, very first time, Vince McMahon Sr. had all these ethnic characters like Chief Jay Strongbow for the Native Americans. He had Ivan Putski for the Polish Americans, Bruno Sammartino for the Italian Americans, and he goes, I like the name Hogan. I want you to be Hulk Hogan for the Irish Americans. So Vince McMahon Sr. gave me that name, and I said, wow, what is a Hulk Hogan? Sounds like a Hulk Hoagie or something, but the name stuck, it worked, and it's incredible. The name has just stood the test of time. But great question, brother. Thank you.
Kyle Ellen from Kinston, North Carolina. Is there ever going to be another Thunder in Paradise movie?
Oh, Kyle, you're brutal, brother. Thunder in Paradise. I mean, we shot it right here in Orlando. It was the longest 2 years of my life. I quit wrestling to do Thunder in Paradise, and I had no idea the shortest day I was ever going to have was a 14-hour day. And the reason was, in the TV business, it was an action show with a lot of big setups, and 7 days a week, we never had less than a 14-hour day. We were running 3 crews simultaneously, and basically it was a 1-hour action show. We needed like 9 or 10 days to shoot an episode, but I was partners with the Baywatch guys, so we shot the whole episode weekly in 6 days. Then on the 7th day, we'd start over again. But at the end of the day, there will not be another Thunder in Paradise. Chris Lemon's doing other stuff, Carol Hult's doing other stuff, and I can't spend that much time in a boat, brother, so love you, good question.
What's up, Maniacs? You know, we just wrapped up the second Q&A, and I want those questions to keep on coming, Maniacs. But right now, since we're in the gym, I want to know, what is your favorite pose? Do you like the pythons up in the air doing the double buys? Do you like the bow and arrow? Do you like the crab? Or do you have one of your own poses that you want Hulk Hogan to do? Send those questions in and let me know what your favorite pose is, brother.
What you gonna do, brother?